Good morning, everyone. Today's update is going to be kind of on the shorter side. Come to you certainly with all kinds of mixed emotions. As an Iranian American, what is happening in Iran right now is heartbreaking, but there's so much hope and joy for those of us who are expats, as well as folks that are living inside the country, that finally this regime that has put a chokehold on the people of Iran will finally be over with. And we're all very, very hopeful and crossing our fingers and wishing for the best. Our hearts and prayers go out not only to the people of Iran, but certainly to all the brave men and women of the United States military who are out there risking their necks. So if this message reaches any of you, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. All right, so what's happening in the market? Let's jump in there. The market's not doing well right now. It's 38 basis points down, and I'll show you that in 2 seconds. But I want to put things in perspective for those of you who are home buyers, home sellers, builders, etc. So there is such a thing as war shock. It always occurs. And when it happens, especially when it happens with some country that has to do with oil, this is what we see. So take a look over here. In October of 2023, there was an attack, and oil was at 82 bucks a barrel. October 20th, 7 days later, it jumped up to 90 bucks. And the 10-year treasury, which is what mortgage-backed securities ride off of, that raised 30 basis points. And so remember, when the treasuries raise, so do mortgage rates. But by October 27th, it settled itself back down within $1 of where it started, and the 10-year treasury came back down with about 13 basis points. June 2025, which was the 12-day war where Israel attacked Iran's nuclear facilities, that started out pre-conflict. It was at 65 bucks a barrel, jumped up 4 days later to 74 bucks a barrel, and then by the 23rd, it settled back down at $67 a barrel. And if you take a look at 4.36 versus 4.29, it settled down. So saying all that to say that if you're a buyer right now, you're in the market, perhaps you're getting under contract even today, it's going to be okay. Let's settle ourselves down. Historically speaking, things do calm themselves down after a minute. So let's just keep watching it carefully for you. Okay. Speaking of the markets, on Wednesday, we have ADP jobs reports coming out. That'll be a precursor to the BLS jobs report on Friday, and that'll tell the tale as far as what's happening with our employment, which is probably the most important piece of what's happening and what mortgage-backed securities are watching. At this point, mortgage-backed securities, as I mentioned to you a couple weeks ago, have really butted their heads against this level of resistance at 100.38. Finally did break through it on Friday, and we were on our way to have really good rates. Unfortunately, this happened now, and so now we're just needing to deal with the rest of this. Speaking of rates, last week's rates, 6.04 and 6.27 on jumbo and conventional. This morning's rate, 6.12 and 6.34 respectively. And remember, these are national average rates. They're based on purchase loans, 25% down, 780 shiny credit scores. So make sure that you're visiting with your person to make sure that you got the right information for yourself. Last but not least, again, huge note of gratitude to all of you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. And let's put all the positive vibes out there that this thing ends in the best way possible with the least amount of lives at risk. And hopefully there'll be some freedom for the people of Iran after 47 years of this. Okay. Thank you for watching. Talk to you later.